Did you know that the discovery of the Americas wasn't a single moment? It was a collision of worlds so violent, so transformative, and so irreversible that it reshaped the entire planet. What began as a desperate search for gold and spices became one of the most dramatic turning points in human history. The arrival of European explorers didn't just change maps. It changed civilizations, identities, beliefs, and the future of millions of lives forever. Before the ships arrived, the Americas were not empty lands. They were home to vast, complex civilizations. Empires like the Aztecs and the Inca ruled millions. Cities rivaled European capitals in size. Roads, agriculture, astronomy, and trade networks flourished. This was not a new world, it was a complete world. Meanwhile, late 15th century Europe was restless. Portugal and Spain, eager to expand, looked toward the ocean. The sea was terrifying, but it was also full of promise. In 1492, Christopher Columbus set sail, convinced he could reach Asia by going west. He never knew he had reached a completely different continent. When he arrived in the Caribbean, he believed he had found islands near India. That misunderstanding would shape centuries of history. The first encounters were filled with confusion and curiosity, but beneath the surface, something dangerous was unfolding. Europeans brought invisible enemies, diseases like smallpox and measles. Indigenous populations had no immunity. Entire communities were wiped out without a single battle. This biological catastrophe would become one of the deadliest consequences of exploration. Soon, exploration turned into conquest. Hernan Cortes marched on the Aztec capital of Tenochtitlan with advanced weapons, local alliances, and the devastating impact of disease. He brought down an empire. In South America, Francisco Pizarro did the same to the Inca. Gold and silver flowed into Europe, funding wars and global expansion, but the cost was staggering. Civilizations were dismantled, traditions were erased, and millions died. Yet this story is not only one of destruction. The encounter created a massive exchange of crops, animals, and ideas, known as the Columbian Exchange. Potatoes and corn traveled to Europe, transforming diets. Horses and wheat arrived in the Americas, reshaping societies. Over time, new identities were born from the ashes of conquest. Resistance never disappeared. Indigenous peoples fought, adapted, and survived. European explorers did not simply find the Americas, and indigenous peoples did not simply vanish. The Americas became a shared, contested space where humanity confronted itself. Exploration revealed not just new lands, but the best and worst of human nature. The world we live in today was forged in that collision. So, when you think about the exploration of the Americas, what do you see? Discovery, conquest, tragedy, or transformation, or all of them at once? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more deep stories that shaped our world, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.